They went to location 9 with no response.
He just got some kind of made up ID.
You don't have state of Michigan paperwork or nothing, right?
He got some insurance, but he gave me some state of Michigan ID. I just got to run your name. Just step out, I'll run your name. If you're driving without a license, yes, sir. That's not a license, sir.
That's state of Michigan license? Then it's not universal.
I'm traveling. I'm not driving.
Bro, you driving. All that other traveling stuff, you can save that stuff. You're not even going through that. You driving on the streets in the state of Michigan with no paperwork. Is the state of Michigan authorized issue paperwork? No.
Listen, I'm trying to de-escalate it. I just want to write the ticket. If you want to sue me, you can sue me. Let me write my ticket and let me go, man.
Write your ticket.
You got to step back so I can make sure you gave me the right name. Sir, I'm giving you an order. You have to step out of the car.
Have I committed a crime, sir?
Driving without a license, yes.
That is a crime.
That is a crime.
Sir.
That's a crime.
I'm traveling.
You ain't traveling.
You can be arrested for
You
that.
ain't traveling.
I'm gonna pause the video again at 1 minute 13:57. Corporal Spidel, I believe I just heard you gave another order to the driver. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what was that order?
Step out of the car, step back to my car.
Okay. Why did you give that order?
So I could positively ID him, so I could issue the ticket and allow him to leave.
Okay. Was the vehicle running at this point, by the way? Can't tell.
I don't recall. I know the keys were in the ignition still.
Okay, the keys were in the ignition?
Yes.
He never put them on the roof?
No, never.
Okay. And did he step out of the vehicle? Did he step out of the vehicle when you first asked?
No.
Okay, thank you. People are going to continue playing the video at 1:13:57.
Yes, you can. Ain't
You
no
will be.
vehicle in
I will be. Yes, you are.
For the record, you.
Officer Ibrahim was badged number 1417.
Okay.
Just step out. Let's get this over with and be done with it, man.
I asked you what crime have I done?
Driving without a license. If that computer say you got a license, we'll be done. Now let's go.
I don't consent to any search or
That's
seizure.
fine. We're not gonna search stuff on outside. Don't reach for nothing. Don't touch nothing.
I don't have anything, sir. Here. I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
That's fine. Step on outside.
Any searches or seizures?
911.
Any searches or seizures?
No weapons on you?
No.
Step out for me.
Step on outside, man. Let's make this
Any
move.
searches or seizures, sir? Any searches or seizures?
Turn around for me.
Oh, y'all about to do me like this? Come on, now. I was about to take care of just
I
going to
just
the
want
thing.
to de-escalate it, man. You got to chill out.
Okay, I'm cool. Here you go. My phone needs to be in my hand. Thank you.
All right, can I see this?
No search and seizure, sir.
If you got a license, I just want to see it. I just saw this ID. I just want to make sure it's the same information that you
Sir,
gave me.
for the record, man.
All right.
Yes. Chauffeurs, I ain't even never, you feel me?
So
Look
why
at you.
wouldn't you show your
Because
license?
I'm traveling.
Listen,
I'm not operating. It's such thing. Yes, it is.
That's why y'all.
The Constitution. Y'all illegally
Well,
detaining me.
I'm gonna just have you have a seat. Just verify this.
Okay.
And
Okay,
you'll be on your way.
38187.
I know my law, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
haven't broken any law, sir. You know I haven't, sir. I haven't done anything. I'm preserving my rights, sir. I don't have anything. It's no such thing as my rights.
No, you got right.
Okay.
But you got not to refuse your license.
I
You
don't.
have to
If I
show
commit
me
a crime.
If you're driving, you have to show me your license.
If I commit a crime, sir. This hurt me.
Hold on.
No, I need my phone.
Yeah, you can have it, but not in your hand.
What? I can't have it in my hand? Bro, you want me like this?
Have a seat, sir.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, I'm gonna just sit it right there.
Okay.
I'll grab it. I'm gonna grab
Wow.
it. Thank you. I'm just doing my thing. I appreciate it, guys.
Wow, sir.
You got insurance?
I'm gonna check it. He says he does.
Can you listen to this company, sir? I don't have any warrants or anything, man.
As soon as I figure out what's going on.
Go ahead, bro. But can you loosen this cup for me, bro? It's hurting me.
Okay, I'm gonna pause
You
the
got insurance?
pause the video at 1:18:35. Corporal Spidel, could you just briefly describe what we just viewed?
Me spending several minutes trying to convince the driver to present his driver's license and him refusing to do so.
Okay. Did you eventually find a driver's license on the driver?
Yes, initially when he opened his wallet, I could see what appeared to be a license in his wallet, but when I asked for it, he refused to give it to me. Eventually, after the supervisor came and I advised him he was getting out of the car to identify him, I then retrieved his license.
Okay. And when you retrieved his license, what did you do next?
I ran it in the lien system.
Okay. Is that what you're doing here in this video?
Yes.
Okay. And what did that show when you ran his license through the lien system?
Showed that his license was canceled.
Okay. Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
You're muted again, Your Honor.
My apologies. You may approach.
I'm now handing to the witness what is marked as People's Proposed Exhibit 3. Corporal Spidel, do you recognize that document?
Yes.
And what is that document?
This is a lien printout. Or
Okay.
a Secretary of State printout of a driver's license.
Okay. And who is that issued for, that Secretary of State printout?
Roman Levon Brown.
Okay. And is that the same individual that you pulled over on May 12, 2023?
Yes.
Objection. Your Honor, I believe the defendant said he had an objection.
I'm sorry. What's your objection?
For the record, once again, I am not the entity known as Women's Blah Blah. I am not a president. I am not a citizen national. I am not a United States citizen.
Your objection has been noted and overruled. You may proceed, Mr. Geringer.
Corporal Spidel, what does the Secretary of State, what does that document indicate regarding the license issued to Mr. Roman Levon Brown?
Says CDL status not licensed, NCL status canceled.
Well, what was that last part?
NCL status canceled. For
Okay.
driver's license.
Does it say a date on when that was canceled on anywhere on that page?
Canceled 3/13 of 2023.
Okay, 3/13 of 23, okay. And that was before this traffic stop on May 12, 2023?
Yes.
Thank you. Did Mr. Levon Brown, did he make any admissions to you during this time? Did he say anything to you at all?
He said a lot.
Did he say anything specifically regarding his license? Or why it was canceled?
No, I don't recall.
Okay. Did you also conduct an investigation into the vehicle that
Yes.
he was driving?
Yes.
Okay, and what did that investigation reveal?
At that time, the vehicle was last registered sometime in 2022.
That the vehicle was last registered sometime in 2022?
Yes.
Okay. And it was not registered to Mr. Levon Brown on May 12, 2023?
Correct.
Okay. People are gonna continue playing the video at 1:16:35.
You say you do, I'm gonna just verify it.
Okay, relax.
Because this says that this isn't insured, so I just gotta verify it. This is real?
Yes. I put this on my life is real, bro. I'm just trying to, I was taking it up to the transmission shop.
Young man, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Anytime you get stopped,
I gotta preserve my rights,
listen,
sir.
listen to me. Because if you go down to court, 36th District Court, and you say that, they don't acknowledge that.
I know they don't because guess what?
Listen.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
So just go with the flow.
All right.
Okay, just go with the flow.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir. That's the crazy part about it.
Your plate's expired.
I didn't know that. I honestly didn't
Okay,
know. I
okay.
didn't know that, sir.
And see, I don't even know.
It says your license was canceled, so I'm gonna have to tow this car.
What?
Yeah.
My license will cancel because I canceled them. Because I don't want to have any
Listen,
contract with you guys.
You know what? Okay, and then this is
That's
what happened.
crazy.
This is
So
what happened.
I'm gonna pause the video again here at 1:17:33. Corporal Spidel, I believe in the video you told the defendant that his license was canceled. Is that right?
Yes,
And what was his response?
that he canceled it.
Okay, that he canceled his own license.
Yes,
He said something about that he didn't want a contract.
yes.
Okay. We're gonna resume playing at 1:17:33.
Wow.
Why would you cancel your license?
Because, man, y'all is. I don't want to have no ties with this,
Okay.
bro. I canceled it. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. If you want to cancel your license, that means you need to be traveling by walking.
No, I need to travel by
Listen, no.
convenience. But I got insurance and everything.
Okay. Well, so you should.
Can I call my wife to come get the truck at least? She got driver's license for Detroit. No, I don't want y'all to talk my truck, man.
No, it might be valid.
It is
Just call
valid.
him just to make sure, but he don't have a license anyway, so I'm just gonna call it.
Oh, I'm hearing 20.
Okay, but what about my documents I gave you, though, sir? My driver's document I gave you. That's
That's
not.
not a license.
That's not. Show the. How that's not a license?
You never seen that? What is this?
International driver's document.
Yes.
International driver permit is what is necessarily called, and the international driver's permit is when you're from another country coming into the United States.
Then why would they issue it? Why they issue that to me?
You know what? They sell all kind of stuff like this. It's fraudulent.
That's
Okay.
not fraudulent.
Okay. Well. Okay. This is no good. What store you gonna buy this
I
at?
ain't buy this. I bought it from the government. The government sent me that.
What government place you buy it from?
I bought it. I
No,
bought it.
seriously.
Seriously, bro. I did, man. All this legit. I haven't done anything wrong.
No, this is no good.
Man, that's crazy.
14 in route.
Can I at least get my paperwork out of there?
1340.
Yeah.
Dang, let me get my paperwork.
I know
at
there's a
least.
place on off of Verner that was making.
Officer, can you at least let me get my paperwork out of my?
Yes, sir. Before it gets here, I'll make sure you get it.
All right, thank you.
Non-domestic Michigan.
I haven't did anything. Yes, because I'm not.
Listen.
I'm not, bro. You got it today.
Did you go to Detroit Public School?
I'm born and raised here, brother.
Okay. Well, see,
But I know the law, though, bro. I know
Okay.
y'all violating me right now.
All right.
Put me in handcuffs like I'm a criminal. I haven't done any crimes.
For 9 years. Status 49.
You can run on your other window. I'll go on the other side.
13.
Can you at least loosen this up?
Hold on.
Get me, bro, man.
To 10 years status.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Brown. Mr. Brown, let me tell you something.
I'm right around the
Keep it
corner.
real. What street you live on?
You see,
It's a rural free delivery. It don't say no address.
yeah, because address value
Listen.
to the
Okay, so
I'm gonna pause the video again at 1:20:10. Corporal Spidel, this I guess conversation continued on for quite some time. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay. And at any point during your investigation, when the defendant was in the back of your squad car, or any time previously or afterwards, did he ever produce a valid driver's license, Michigan driver's license?
no,
Did he ever produce a valid Michigan registration?
no,
Okay. And if you see the person that you stopped on that day, the driver of that vehicle in the courtroom here today, could you just identify them for the record by an article of clothing that they're wearing?
blue blazer.
Okay, I believe you said blue blazer.
Yes,
Okay, Your Honor, the people would request for the record that the defendant has been identified.
So noted.
Thank you. Corporal, is there any other questions that I haven't asked you today that, about your investigation here today?
no.
Okay. People would rest, Your Honor.
Okay. Would the defendant like to cross-examine Corporal Spidel?
Excuse me. Would you like to cross-examine? Right there.
Yes.
For the record, I am not a person.
Mr. Brown, do you have any questions for for Corporal? For Corporal?
Yes, he said the person, I am not a person, so I'm trying to figure out.
Do you have a question for for Corporal Spidell? Corporal Spidell, I'm sorry, Corporal.
That's what the officer now.
Do you have a question for the Corporal?
No, I don't have a question.
Do you have any questions for Corporal?
Not for court. I have a question for
You have a question for whom?
the court.
Okay, you don't actually get to ask the court anything unless you have a motion that you'd like to file. The court doesn't really take up any questions at this point. We're in trial. So at this point, if you would like to cross-examine the witness, you may do so now.
No, I don't have any questions for the officer.
Okay, so the witness is free to step down. Do you have any witnesses? I'm sorry, any further witnesses, Mr. Geringer?
People have no further witnesses and rest their case.
Will the defendant like to call any witnesses?
Speak for myself.
You would like to take the stand as a witness?
Yes.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
Please state and spell your name for the record.
For the record, my name is Roman Brown. Living man. You said spell it.
Please spell it. Yes.
Capital R, lowercase O, M, lowercase M, lowercase N, lowercase N, capital B, lowercase R, lowercase O, lowercase W, lowercase N.
Okay. And Mr. Brown, I'm going to have you give your testimony from the podium as you are representing yourself, and you are now the witness as well as the acting on your own behalf as your own attorney. So you may proceed.
Yes. So I was traveling I'm a non-citizen national for the record. I am not a United States citizen. I am not a resident in the state. I live in United States of America. But I was traveling. I didn't commit any crimes. The officer asked me for his documentation. I gave him the documentations that were valid. The driver's license, he unlawfully detained me. I did not consent to any searches or seizures. He unlawfully violated my rights by going through my private property. He in the documents that he's brought up were like you just stated, they were not valid and they were canceled. So like I stated before, I was traveling. I'm not a driver. I reserve all of my rights.
Mr. Geringer, do you have any questions for this witness?
No questions, Your Honor.
I reserve all of my rights under UCC 1-308.
I'm sorry, UCC. I need to be able to hear you clearly. You reserve all of your rights under
UCC 1-308.
Okay.
I'm not set this offer. I do not consent to any proceedings. I'm not a United States citizen.
Mr. Brown, I'm gonna stop you right now. You can have a seat. Any closing arguments?
Yeah, just briefly, just very briefly, Your Honor, thank you. Your Honor, we heard testimony today from Corporal Spidell, an officer with Detroit Police Department for approximately 25 years, who has had extensive training in traffic enforcement and conducted over 8,000 traffic stops, that he was on duty on May 12, 2023 at approximately 2 p.m. near the intersection of Livernois and Warren in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne. While he was there conducting traffic enforcement, he spotted a vehicle while he was in the gas station that had expired tags. He was able to see that while he was in his squad car. Consequently, we heard testimony that Corporal Spidell then proceeded to do a traffic stop, pull that vehicle over, and conduct his stop and investigation. When Corporal Spidell went over to that vehicle, we saw on Corporal Spidell's body camera that he asked the driver of that vehicle to produce a copy of their insurance, registration, and a license, a Michigan license. The driver was unable to do so and refused to exit the vehicle when Corporal Spidell instructed them to do so on his first instruction. Corporal Spidell also instructed the driver to place their keys on top of the vehicle for safety. The driver of the vehicle, we heard testimony from Corporal Spidell that the driver of the vehicle did not do that, disobeying the lawful order of Officer Spidell. Your Honor, throughout this whole investigation, Corporal Spidell did eventually find a Michigan driver's license on the defendant's person, which he ran through the Secretary of State. We saw that in the body camera, as well as through the Secretary of State exhibit that the people admitted. However, by the defendant's own admission, he canceled his own license. He did not have a valid license on May 12, 2023. He was not able to produce one, nor did he have a valid title, nor was he able to produce one. Your Honor, I believe you have a copy of the MCL code, so I won't go through reciting them all. But it is required in the state of Michigan that if you are on the roadways, that you must have a valid driver's license. It's also required that you're in your motor vehicle, you must have a valid title to that vehicle and registration. Finally, if you're given a lawful order from a police officer, you must obey those commands if they're a lawful order. The fact of the matter is that the defendant, Mr. Roman Brown, did not produce those things when he was stopped on May 12th, and he refused to comply with the lawful orders given by Corporal Spidell. Therefore, the people would ask that this honorable court find the defendant guilty on all three counts. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Closing arguments from Mr. Brown.
Approach the
Yes, you may.
He gave me a ticket for speeding. Clearly, on video, it just showed that he said that he put me up for.
We don't have a speeding ticket on the record for today.
For a lawful order to be submitted, it had to be a crime being committed. There was no crime being committed. Like I stated before, I was traveling in my automobile, my private conveyance. I was not driving. I am not a driver or an employee like Uber or someone that's transporting goods or property. I'm not a driver. I was traveling from point A to point B. My automobile I had an issue with my automobile. It was stored. I was taking it to get it serviced. I was traveling there. I didn't commit any crime now. Well, like I stated, a lawful order for it to be lawful order, it has to be a crime present. And I didn't commit any crimes. I did everything that he requested. I gave him all of the documents that were legit on my behalf. He went in my and unlawfully violated my rights by going into my private, my private property and getting any information and documents that he did get. And I didn't present those because they weren't valid. It wasn't. They were canceled. So I don't want a contract. I do not consent to any contract. I don't want a contract. I have the right to travel free. I'm a non-citizen national. I am not a United States citizen. I am not a resident. I do not reside in any fictitious address in the United States. I'm a national for the United States of America. I have the right to travel. And for the record, I need you to recite your oath of office to uphold my Constitution. I haven't done anything wrong. You know, I'm getting pulled over and took out of my car. That's like kidnapping. I wasn't. This is crazy. This is.
Are you done?
This is Lisa Precinct. Purposely.
I'm sorry, can you speak that?
Lisa Precinct.
I don't know that I understood that.
This court is operating as a Nisi Precinct.
What is that?
Nisi Precinct.
Don't repeat the words. Tell me what that means.
Okay. This is a notice of Nisi Previous. A demand for judicial notice of Rule Nacy within a Rule Nacy's court. Notice is hereby given on August 6th of 2024 at 8:30 a.m. or soon the matters can be held in courtroom of the above entitled court. Move the court to take judicial notice of the following. This is a demand for judicial notice of Rule Nisi within a Nisi court. This court, by being part of the Nisi precinct court system, must follow Rule Nacy, which is a quote, a Rule Nacy which all becomes operated in final unless caused by shown against it. Since the court can require and fail performance which is only allowed in the court, which is enforced some type of contract. It is Hornwood law that all contracts are either equitable or admissible for enforcement purposes. Based upon the foregoing, this court must take judicial notice that this court is merely enforcing some type of contract that will allow Rule Nacy to apply. Therefore, the court should dismiss this matter and the prosecutor does not produce, if the prosecutor does not produce content on proof with omission, evidence that the accused was involved in a actual being regulated with admissible evidence that invoked the authority of the court. Hearsay or presumption will not be permitted since this is a criminal trial which the accused justly demands due process secure to him by the state constitution.
Okay. All right, you may be seated. So the court has heard testimony from both the corporal officer, Corporal Spadell, who made the stop on May 11th, 2023. The court has also heard testimony from the defendant, Mr. Roman Brown. As it relates, I guess I will start with, one moment. It's Roman Levon Brown. I wanted to make sure I have his full name for the record. Roman Levon Brown. The court has heard testimony that Corporal made the stop on 5/11 or May 11, 2023 in the city of Detroit in the county of Wayne. Corporal Spadell identified Mr. Roman Levon Brown as the defendant sitting in the courtroom in the blue blazer. Corporal, as well as the evidence provided by the people, showed in the video cam that the corporal made the stop based on a expiration of a plate. The color initially caught his attention, indicating that the plate had been expired, giving him probable cause to pull over the black Chevy. He later verified in the lien system that the vehicle had not been registered since 2022. Again, the stop was made 5/11 or May 11th, 2023. The corporal then gave testimony that, as well as seen in the dash cam video, that the defendant was given several instructions to turn off the ignition or to take the key out of the ignition on numerous occasions. The defendant did not comply with the request from the officer to take the key out of the ignition. At one point in the video, the corporal asked that the defendant place the key on the roof of the vehicle. The defendant did not comply with the request of the corporal. Corporal gave instructions for the defendant to step out of his vehicle. The defendant did not comply initially, did not comply with the instructions of the corporal. Corporal also has testified that the defendant, as well as seen in the video, that the defendant did not provide a valid driver's license when asked to do so. The defendant did, in fact, give some form of paper that the court does not have in evidence today. The defendant has not submitted that in evidence today as to what that paper or what those documents were. However, it was not a Michigan driver's license. Corporal then ran, or at some point in the video, was able to obtain the actual driver's license card off of the defendant's person, and later was later learned that the defendant did not have a valid driver's license in the state of Michigan because the defendant canceled his driver's license. Defendant's own admission stated that he canceled his driver's license due to not wanting to have a contract with the state of Michigan. Therefore, the court is going to find the defendant guilty on all three charges, guilty of unregistered, untitled vehicle, which the defendant did not provide a registration at the time of the stop. Lien system verified by Corporal Spadell that the vehicle had not been registered since 2022. guilty on the count of driving while licensed improper. The Corpus Fidel confirmed, and the court has confirmed that the driver's license of the defendant is still canceled as of today, and guilty on disregarding the officer's signal or lawful commands of an officer. The officer made lawful commands, although it was not as a result of an arrest at that point in time. The defendant had not been placed under arrest at that time. However, it was a lawful command. The defendant has argued that the commands of the officer were not lawful because he had not violated any of the laws and that he had not done anything wrong. Simply to state that you have not done anything wrong does not mean that you have not done anything wrong. Simply to state that you have not violated a law does not mean that your actions or through your actions that you have not violated the laws. In this state, you are required, although you use the word travel, you can use whatever word you'd like to use in this situation. If you are operating a motor vehicle in the state of Michigan, you must have the vehicle registered every year. You must have a valid driver's license as well as insurance in order to operate a motor vehicle in the state of Michigan. I believe that the defendant did provide valid car insurance through Cure, and I don't know that that was brought up on the record, but I did see in the video that there was a Cure insurance certificate provided at the time of the stop. However, there was no indication or no evidence provided that there was a registration or a valid driver's license provided. Again, simply stating a uniform commercial code that explains your acceptance of performance. You accept the performance, or you accept the expectations of your performance based on driving in the state of Michigan. If you decide that you are going to avail yourself of the liberties and the privileges of driving in the state of Michigan, you are expected to have a driver's license and registration in this state. If you didn't, or a valid driver's license in a state that could be verified. And that was not done. Again, the defendant is guilty on all 3 counts. And before we move to sentencing, is there anything that the people would like to state on the record?
The people would leave sentencing to this court's discretion. No objection for immediate sentencing, Your Honor.
Would the defendant like to speak on his behalf regarding sentencing?
Yes. Like I stated before, I was not driving, I was traveling, and
Is this related to sentencing? We've already determined that tomato, Mr. Brown, regardless of whether or not you were driving, traveling, whatever word you want to use, I've already stated on the record that to operate a motor vehicle in the state of Michigan requires a driver's license. Do you have anything you'd like to state on your behalf before I sentence you, sir? I'm sorry?
I don't recognize the authority. I have not.
That's fine. I do. I recognize this authority. So, and I am I'm probably the only person that matters right now in terms of recognizing the authority of the state and the laws that have been broken by you in this state.
I have a question. So, I didn't know there was a law. That was a law. I thought that was a statute or a status,
Again, tomato, it's a statute. It's a statute.
So it's not a law.
It's a law. It's under the Michigan compliant laws, and I am not getting ready to debate this issue with you. You can take that up on appeal because you will have plenty of time to write an appeal. Are you ready for sentencing? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a seat. So it is quite disappointing to me that not only Corporal Spadell had to spend quite some time with the defendant in this matter on a driving while licensed suspended, driving while unlicensed, I'm sorry, driving while licensed improper, I should say, and a registration. The time and resources that it took for this incident, I can only imagine how many laws were actually being violated in the state by other people. How many people were going unprotected, or how many crimes, serious crimes, were being committed at the time that six officers to respond to a no registration or unregistered untitled vehicle and a driving while licensed improper. 6 officers. I would definitely like to remind Mr. Brown, although not right, it's never ever right for an officer to use force, and I would like to commend the officers who were there on that date and time, because they were very patient with you, very respectful to you. No one ever lost their patience. No one ever lost their cool. But have you seen the video where the young lady lost her life? She was shot in the face by an officer for actually following the commands of an officer. Yet you are playing games with your life. And again, would like to commend the Detroit Police Department for responding with the patience and with the professionalism that they responded to in this incident. As a state legislator, I worked on legislation that would hold police officers accountable for using excessive force in this state. However, after meeting with DPOA and some of the officers in Detroit, I learned that they already have a handbook, and most of the things that were being asked of the officers across the state of Michigan were already being used and trained properly in the state, or at least in the city of Detroit Police Department, as evidenced by this entire video. Again, the patience that they had to have with you and your shenanigans on that date took a lot of professionalism. And I'm glad that they handled it in that way and not in the way that we see in videos across the country, because this could have ended totally different for you, Mr. Brown. Completely different outcome had they not had the professionalism and training that they've had to deal with shenanigans. Because that's exactly what this was today, as well as the day of your stop. Shenanigan. You are not allowed to operate, travel. You are not to be behind the wheel of a vehicle, whether you think it's driving or traveling. I don't care. You are not to operate a motor vehicle in this state without a driver's license. The court is now going to sentence Mr. Brown to 30 days in the Wayne County Jail for each incident to run concurrently. Mr. Brown, you can take it up. You have a right to appeal.
Ma'am, can I say one thing, ma'am?
No,
I'm
no,
going
sir.
to jail?
No, sir. No, sir.
Why though, ma'am? Here. 90 days? Ma'am, I didn't, please, ma'am, can you please,
I need my car
ma'am.
keys.
Please, ma'am. Oh my God. Ma'am, I didn't do anything, ma'am. I apologize. Please, ma'am, have compassion. I have children. My son is please, ma'am.
Can you give him a card, please?
I don't have
Did you consider your children when you were out playing games with the police officer, like literally playing games with your
I thought
life?
I was doing things right, ma'am.
Did you consider your children when you were literally playing games with your life with 6 officers surrounding you and you wanted to
Did not
continue
know I was
to
not
play
doing
games
that.
with them? Did you consider your kids on that day?
I was trying to reserve my rights, ma'am. I did not know that I was going to go to jail for something. I did nothing wrong, ma'am.
Each offense holds up to 93 days in the county jail. Every one of the offenses that you committed is punishable up to 93 days in the county jail. You will serve the sentence concurrently.
I can't do anything, ma'am, please. I did nothing. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Again,
Please.
you have the right to appeal.
How do I appeal? I don't know what to do, ma'am. I have kids. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, officer. I apologize, sir. I didn't know. I did not know. I thought I was doing the right thing, ma'am. I did not know. I did not do anything. I did not know, ma'am. Please have compassion for me. I did not know. I thought that I was doing everything right. I did not know. I would never, ever would have did.
What is it that you thought you were doing right?
Thought I was doing everything. To be honest with you, ma'am, I thought I've been reading, I've been studying on, I was a national. I did not know that I was doing anything wrong, ma'am. I apologize. Is there anything that I did not know. I did not know. I really thought I was doing things right. I was in cool too. I thought he was violating me. I didn't know that I was doing anything wrong. Like I stated before, I was not.
Did you say that you were being influenced by others?
I definitely was influenced. I thought, like I said, I've been studying and reading up and listening to stuff, and I thought that.
I don't know what type of degree you have, or if you have one as of yet, but in order for you to know the laws in this state, in order for you to be in this state, then perhaps you should go to law school so that you can study the laws of this, of the land, of this state, of this country. Because what you're doing is the interference and the disturbance that you caused on that date. I can't imagine how many people needed real assistance on that date, and you interfered with officers being available. Am I talking? Are you talking while I'm talking?
No,
and
no,
you
ma'am.
interfere with officers being available to respond to real concerns for our citizens in the city of Detroit? With your shenanigans?
I apologize. I did not know. I
will amend your sentence to 30 days. You have 21 days to file an appeal. Have a good day, sir.
So what I got one more question, ma'am, please. So I can't pay anything or anything, or I just have to go to jail?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, ma'am. I had no.
You play silly games, you win silly prizes, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge, can I say one more thing, please?
Hey, Lieutenant, this is Officer 4. Be ready for me, 335.
Ma'am, is there anything?
Okay.
Here, get these underwear.
Yes, I know. Now what we're supposed to do with children?
Yes, ma'am, please. I have family, my kids going to school. I got so much going on, ma'am.
By myself with all these kids, it's like, come on, 30 days.
Judge, please, is there anything I can do? Judge, is there anything I can do? Can I talk to the judge one more time, please, before I go?
No, she's done for today.
She's done for today? 30 days, though? What crime did I do? Give me them socks back, cause I'm about to be in here. I'm about to go to jail.